If I could ask you to please refrain from clapping too excessively so we can make sure everybody gets their comments in, okay? So I'd like to cue up Tom Anderson and Jane Stapleton, Donald Stephen, and Mary Ann Borden to the mics. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Laura Dewey. I'm representing a women's group called Women's International League for Peace and Freedom. I came from Grosse Pointe Woods. The reason I'm here is because I enjoy camping and I love being in nature. And that's why I want to talk briefly about the environmental impact of taking water from aquifers. I first read about Nestle's request to increase the withdrawals in the Detroit Metro Times, and I read about the impact on streams and how water flow has been greatly reduced. But I'm a skeptic, so before this hearing, I actually did a little research online because I want to see what the science says. So I found out through the Geological Survey that indeed water withdrawals do cause problems. And I'm going to quote from a website. A related effect of groundwater pumping is the lowering of groundwater levels below the depth that streamside or wetland vegetation needs to survive. The overall effect is a loss of riparian vegetation and wildlife habitat. These are scientists talking to you. Now, one other thing that they did on that website is they produced a map. There was a study done in 2008 showing all of the depleted water aquifers throughout this country. You would think that they were all in the Southwest or the West where it's dry. No, we got depleted aquifers in part of the UP. So, do we want depleted aquifers in the lower part of our state as well? Because that could happen. And since the study was done in 2008, for all I know, there are depleted aquifers. You know, but you know all this. I'm going to assume that the DEQ listens to scientists. I listen to scientists. I hope that you do too. I hope I'm correct. Because here we have a scientific body telling us that water withdrawals adversely impacts our environment. Therefore, knowing this fact, you've got a decision to make. You have to choose between Michigan's environment and Nestle's profits. Now, I know the legislation now requires you to balance the environment between economic interests. That came in since Snyder came in. But let's be for real, economic interest is code for corporate interests. So you have to make a decision. Which is more important? Our environment that your kids and grandchildren will have to enjoy, or Nestle's profits. Now, if you do decide to go for the extra withdrawal, then I certainly hope that you have the courage of your conviction to openly state that the DEQ thinks that Nestle's profits are more important than the environment. I sure hope this statement does not become true. So please, listen to the scientists. Here.
Thank you. Go ahead.
My name is Rhonda Huff. My husband and I are riparians on Chippewa Creek and lifelong fifth-generation residents of Everett. First, for 17 years, Ice Mountain claims to have monitored Twin and Chippewa Creek. Ice Mountain had also tested deadstream and area wetlands in Mecosta, stating there would be no noticeable effect, and received your DEQ approval. But through the Mecosta court, Ice Mountain testing was proven to substantially lower the water levels of the streams and wetlands, and therefore the courts ordered no continued pumping. Second, we have presently witnessed the Ice Mountain monitoring personnel testing stage and flow after significant rain events. When stage was high and flow fast on numerous occasions. When we asked about this, they said it just is a coincidence that happened after a significant rainstorm. As a layperson, I would assume higher stage and flow would skew the data to their advantage. Plus no one, DEQ included, can tell can tell to their advantage. Anyone say, I don't know, I lost my place. So I'll go on. Third, how can anyone, person or ice mountain, under riparian law adversely affect riparians downstream such as myself? Who are the watchdogs? The DEQ's function is to protect the rights of Michigan citizens' available water supply and water quality, and not be influenced by large corporate profit margins. And what I would like to say is that when asked how big our aquifers are, the DEQ has no answer. If you can't answer those questions, how can you be sure that the testing is correct? I think that DEQ does not stand for the Department of Economic Quality. I think it's supposed to stand for the Department of Environmental Quality.
Thank you. Okay, I'd like to queue up